What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is fantastic to see you guys here on the farm with us. We are in the shop right now. Today we're going to be getting a few things done. We are going to be putting a new doorknob on our milk house, which is kind of like where I'm going to be setting up a little metalworking shop. I'm going to put my big old air compressor in there. And other than the doorknob, we're also going to be replacing a few of the window panes that are in it, because it has the old barn style window panes. So, and we do have the spare glass, but some of the panes are broken, so we're going to be putting some of those in there. Some more stuff on the milk house that should be coming to you guys fairly soon is we're going to be fixing the ceiling and putting some new insulation and stuff up in the ceiling, and we're going to be fixing the outside part along the edge of the roof, kind of. I'll have to show you guys what I mean by that. But, yeah, so the first thing we're going to get to doing is taking the old doorknob out. Then we'll go get the right doorknob from the store, and then after that we'll throw it in, and then while we're at the store, I might pick up some caulk and stuff to do the windows as well. Guys, the window style is like a weird old barn window. I have no idea if I'm going to be putting these panes in the right way or not. But the way I'm going to do it, I mean, I'm probably not going to put them in the right way because I am by no means a professional. But anything is going to be better than what it is right now because the windows are broken. So a good piece of glass in there that's not held in very well is going to be better than no window at all. But I'm just going to be taking some caulk or some silicone and some window glazing and putting it around the edge of the pane, and that should hold it in. I mean, there's not really going to be any force put against these windows. It's just kind of keep the rain and the wind out of the milk house. But yeah, so enough of me talking. We'll just get right to taking the old doorknob out. Alrighty guys, we'll just reach in the old U.S. General toolbox here, and we will grab our Husky screwdriver because I really just don't know which bit it's going to take, so we'll just take this guy and we'll get right to it. Alright guys, so as you can see, that is the old doorknob. I mean, it's not in terrible shape, but we lost the keys for it, and it just doesn't even close the door. Like, the door doesn't even stay shut. I mean, like, you can push it shut, but then you can just pull it right open. So we are going to be fixing that, hopefully. And we'll be taking this guy out and putting a new one in. So, let's just get right to it. And I would set you guys down somewhere and let you see me doing this, but I don't have a tripod. I'm just holding my phone in my hand to film here, so it makes it a little difficult to record that. So, let's just get right to it, guys. By the way, guys, I have never actually replaced a door handle before, so if you see me doing something wrong, please don't judge me too hard. I'm not doing this as a how-to video. I'm just doing this to show you all what I'm up to and to show you the progress of the farm here. So bear with me, and if you guys have any tips or tricks, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. Alrighty guys, so I'm not really sure how to get, stop moving door. Alrighty guys, so I'm not really sure how to get that little piece out. I'm assuming that we have to take this guy off, and then after that, it should just slide right out. But let's find out. We got her, guys. I was right. Alrighty, guys. So I am just going to actually take this one with me when I go up to the store, just to make sure I get the right one. I don't want to be grabbing the wrong stuff or anything. So we're just going to put her back together somewhat here. Just kind of put the screws back in it so it doesn't go all bumbly jumbly all over the place, and then we'll take it to the store and we'll see which one is the right guy. Alright, I'm gonna call that good enough, and we're gonna bring this piece with us too, just to see if there's the length and stuff on it, because I know you can adjust the lengths. But yeah. Alright guys, that's all for now. Catch you in a little bit. Alrighty guys, so we just got our new door handle in the mail. I did not go out to the store because of the current situation. So we just ordered it off of Amazon, and the one I went with is this guy right here. Just a quick set one. I went with this color because it was cheaper than pretty much any of the other colors, plus kind of like the way it looks. So we're gonna get this puppy open and we'll get right to installing her. Alright. We got our keys, got this piece, got our actual handle, and we got this guy. We got the other pieces that we're gonna need. Directions, screws, the smart key thingy, and the other piece that we're gonna need. Alright, so let's grab our screwdriver and we will get to installing this bad boy on the door here. Alright? Alrighty guys, so the one thing we have to do before we put in the new door handle is just have to take this last piece off here. There we go. There's our first piece. Get to putting our new piece in. Well, this is going to be fun, boys. Alright guys, so we are running into a bit of an issue. It turns out that it's actually not the door handle that's broken or messed up. It's actually the hinges, because over the time the door has kind of sagged. So now the door is too low to where the latch won't even fit in the hole. At first I thought here, I'll just show you. At first I thought it was the door handle. Then we put the new one in, got it installed, and then it turns out that I thought this piece was pushed too far this way. So we slid it back as far as I could, and that still didn't fix the issue. As you can see, that's where it used to be, and this is where it now is. It's probably a good 1/8 of an inch. So, but now the problem is that this is too low, or that the door needs to come up. So the way that we're gonna do that is we're gonna take these 4 screws out right here. We're gonna go get some cardboard, and we're gonna cut it to the size that we need. We're gonna shove it behind there, and then we're gonna reinstall the screws again. And that should pull the door up just enough to where that hinge will still work. So let me go get some cardboard, guys, and we'll get right back to it. Alrighty, guys, so we got our hinge unscrewed, and so the next step is going to be taking our cardboard here and cutting a little piece of it out to wedge behind there, and then we'll screw it back in, and hopefully that should fix the issue. So let me get to cutting the cardboard out, and I'll catch back up with you guys. Alright. Alrighty, guys, so we have our piece of cardboard right here, as you can see. And as you can see, fits in there pretty decently. Well, that's good enough for me. I mean, it's going to be behind it's going to be behind a hinge anyway, so it's not that important. So the next step is going to be simply putting the screws back into the door frame and getting the door remounted. And then hopefully by that time, it should work. By the way, sorry for the shaky camera. I'm filming on my phone because I haven't felt like buying an actual camera. And it's hard to hold the phone without getting my hands in the video and without accidentally hitting the stop recording button. Alright, so let's just get right into it, guys. Alrighty, guys, so as you can see, we have our cardboard behind our hinge. The only really remnant that you can see is right there. And I can't really see it anywhere else. I don't know if you guys can, but I sure as heck can't. And I think it looks plenty good. So, let's see if the door works. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. This is the moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Well, shite. The door still don't work, fellas. Okay, guys, so my only other guess is, if you guys can see that, there's a little nib right there, and I feel like the only thing that I can really do at this point is to try to drill some of that out and remount that somehow, but, yeah, so I'm gonna figure out what I want to do, and I'll get back with you guys in a second. Alrighty, guys, so we did end up getting the door handle installed, and it does work now. As you can see, it works. It's not all tight and stuff, but that's okay. I can always adjust it more. But for now, I'm just going to leave it the way it is because I wanted it to work, and it does work. But what we had to end up doing to get it to work is we had to put the cardboard down in that hinge right there. And then we also had to I took my chisels. We also had to notch this out a little bit more. It used to be cut off about right there. And now it's down to here, and I also had to make this inside a little bit wider. I know it definitely does not look the best, but guys, the main thing I wanted to be able to do was to be able to lock the door, and now it does look better. And the reason I didn't film me doing that stuff is because my neighbor called me and my dad stopped by, and I didn't want to be filming and trying to talk to them and trying to get what I was doing done. So we just ended up getting it done while we were talking to them, and now it does work, as you guys can see. Works good. It's not going anywhere, and it will lock. So that's it. Okay, guys, so we did end up getting the Milkhouse door situation all worked out. We ended up having to shim it, put a new door handle in it, and we also had to notch out the section where the old door handle used to go, or where the old door latch thingy used to go. I don't really know what it's called, but we got that fixed. We have the caulk for the windows, and I was going to put that in this video, but when I went back there and picked up the glass panes that I had laying around, I found out that they weren't the right size. They're actually way, way, way too small. So I guess they're like the offcuts or something that my grandfather just kept instead of throwing them away. So I have to go to my local hardware store when all of this pandemic stuff clears up, and I'll have to get glass cut, because I used to work there, actually. That's how I know they cut glass. So I'll have to end up going back there and getting some glass cut for the windows, so they're going to be put on hold for a while. So that's it for this video, guys. I know I didn't do it in a professional way. I know that. I I am not a professional. I am not claiming to be a professional. But if you have any tips or tricks, feel free to leave them down in the comments down below. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed. I hope to catch you guys in the next one. All right? Woo!